Welcome to Ed Leedskalnin's workshop. This is Roy back again. I'm going to give you a quick tutorial on a oscillator circuit that I use on various different things. You guys building Tesla coils or slayers or magnetic motors, on and on and on. Here's a quick one, okay guys? I'm using this to run this relay, which will run this solenoid, which will turn edge wheel. And it's just a little experiment I want to do on see if I could drag the wheel and control the PMHs. It may not work that way, because the wheel may need to be 100% in sync with the PMH and not the PMH controlling the wheel. But I'm going to start off with this little thing and I'm going to try it out and see if it works. But I'm still proceeding on with the reed switch. Right now I'm making my own reed switch. So I need a nice heavy duty one. So on this guy 555, starting on your left is your negative rail, on your right is your positive rail. On your 555, look for a little horseshoe shape in the front, in the middle of that 555 chip, and put that heading away from you, and on your breadboard split the difference in the middle of that 555. Starting to your far left top pin, it's number 1, that goes to your negative rail. Pin number 2 has various things connected to it. We'll start with the left. It's a capacitor. You can vary different size capacitors for your circuit that you're building. The smaller the capacitor, the faster the timer. The bigger the capacitor, the slack spring that it becomes, and it's more laggy. It takes more time to fill up, I guess. So you got your positive side of your capacitor going to number 2. You got your negative side of your capacitor going to the negative rail. The next thing over is the left side of your potentiometer that goes down to number 2. The right or the middle part of your potentiometer that goes down to pin number 7. Okay, and also on 2 you got a jumper from 2 to 6. Pin number 3 going down is your output. That goes to whatever you're going to run. I'll show you something real quick after we're done here. On pin number 4 is your restart, so that'll come over to your positive rail. Pin number 5, nothing. Pin number 6 is that jumper. Pin number 7 is the bottom of the middle of the potentiometer, and then a 10K or 100K resistor, and you're going to go into pin 7 into your positive rail. And then last but not least, number 8 pin is your positive. That goes to your positive side. So this is hooked up to a 12-volt battery, and let me go ahead and fire this up. I guess what's gonna just connect. It's gonna make a connection. Where are we? Here we go with this connection. So that's a little beeper, okay? So right now we're turned with this. What dictates this is the capacitor. I'm going to show you real quick. I'll pull that one out. I'll put a little bigger one in. And basically off is off. But I can turn it up. You hear the beeps. You turn it up a little more. You can hear that's wide open. Turn it down. I should be showing this on an oscilloscope. It'd be really cool. But I'll pull that capacitor out because I want to put back in this size one. Remember the long-sided one? That's your one going in and your short ones are negative. So this one's all the way down. Now, I look at this one, this capacitor is like a race car, NASCAR, woo, engine. And think about this, if you want to oscillate a, say a Slayer circuit, or a transistor, or even oscillating a true Tesla coil. Listen how many oscillations. I'm going to turn it up slowly, okay guys? Now that's the slowest I can get this capacitor to go. Now just listen. We barely have our foot on the gasoline, guys. Listen to the oscillations. I don't even think we're halfway yet. Compared to the other capacitor, you can see the difference, right? You can hear it. I'm not floored yet. You hear that oscillation? Listen to the sound. That's something turning on and off. That's this 555 wide open, guys. Turn it down. That's balls to the floor. Tell me that's not a nice oscillator. That is a badass oscillator. So listen, guys. Capacitor for the circuit. This is, look at this circuit as the first box. Remember, because I'm going to oscillate this into this relay. And then this relay, I'm going to put 12 volts through here into here. And then this is going to handle 24 volts, but a lot of amperage to go ahead and push them coils. Now, truly, it's the what I'm really working on is the reed switch, because I want to make my own reed switch, Leedskalnin style. So every time one of these magnets in the perfect synchronicity of it being at the place I put the reed switch, it controls these guys. Right now, with that 555, I'm going to give it a little test run and see if I can control these PMHs by just getting this going first, and then go ahead and let the wheel, or I could turn down the potentiometer to let it catch up to the wheel speed, and then maybe control the wheel speed and turn it up. I got a feeling it's going to work. It's just being innovative and knowing your shit. But you guys, you take it easy, alright, man? Thanks for watching my channel. Please leave some comments, man. I like the comments. Thank you.